years, I would have got sent to the Gulf, even as a helicopter pilot.
So you only served 2 years because you were colorblind.
Because I was colorblind and I couldn't do my MOS. I couldn't be a helicopter pilot.
Got you.
So they automatically gave me the infantry rifleman, and then they shaved 2 years off. Because it's like.
Did you find that out after? Like after you got out?
No. It was
after you got in. After you got in.
Yeah, during boot camp.
Okay.
Send me the link.
Don't come in here and just start demanding things, showing up late.
I'm trying to get it set up. Leave me alone, Billy.
It's 6:56 right now, and you're coming in here demanding, show me the link.
I am in graduate school. Leave me alone.
Stop crying, sis. Didn't somebody say that to me? Stop crying, sis. You're gonna keep crying about grad school?
I'm not crying about it, bro.
Billy, these kids, I'm telling you right now, these kids don't understand. Logan does, but the kid I'm talking about is Missy.
You're a joke. Billy, he's a joke.
You two are like siblings.
She's my annoying third younger sister. Like I got two other sisters that are good, that are great, and she's like that third one that comes.
They're both great, and I'm the bad one.
Yeah,
That's a joke.
Yes.
That's a joke.
That's okay, Missy. I grew up being the bad kid. I was always in trouble.
See, I don't think I'm the bad kid. I think Aaron has a bad read. Is all I'm saying. I think it's a bad read.
Yes, that's a good read. It's a real good read. I'm gonna start letting these fools in.
I was the guy that during psychology class, I switched the videotape of Sybil for Death Wish 3. And we ended up watching Death Wish 3 instead of Sybil. And we took the test on it, and I got an A because I knew all of the whole thing. Like, what was Charles Bronson's gun in the movie? It was a Will Be Force 35 Magnum.
It's just turned off.
That's great.
I was such a troublemaker.
That's
See,
great.
I'm not a troublemaker. Aaron just is biased. I'm truly the best. I'm truly the best.
I like Alex's background. That is a great background.
Alex comes in hot with the backgrounds. He knows his crowd. I like it.
All right, Aaron, Logan, Billy, it is now posted on Instagram if y'all want to repost.
You know I don't do that stuff. I'll repost your post.
I know. This is what I'm saying, Billy. I'm the brains behind the operation.
I mean, I wouldn't say brains, but you're the social media brains. I wouldn't say brains.
Billy, I'm the brains, all right?
It's a stretch.
I'm getting in the Facebook chats now. Give me 1 second.
It's a big stretch.
I'm just saying, bro. Everybody knows.
All right, guys, I'm going to post the link right now. Brendan, how do you turn the volume down? I have no clue. What do you want? Your phone, your computer? Well, first off, Brendan, we need to see your face. So don't play no shadow trivia game. Get your damn face out there. Put your camera on. Figure out how to turn it. There he is. Let's go. All
there
right.
we are.
I see Ryan Fish is ready to go.
Yes, Ryan Fish. Ryan has stolen my heart. He really has.
My man from MIT, Shane. Let's do it.
With the haircut, Ryan, you look good with the haircut.
Well, you didn't say nothing about my haircut.
Yeah, I don't care.
Getting ready for sequester tomorrow.
Trying to look good?
Trying to look good, yes.
Look good for that win?
That's right. That's right. Jackson says he's got to cut out early. Jackson, come on. You don't want to do that. We got Billy here.
Wow, Jackson.
Yes.
Dang, Jackson, that's wild.
Tim says, I am not missing talking to Billy. Not a chance.
You can't. Who would want to?
Thank you, Tim.
All right, I'm good to go if you want to roll into the rules.
Yeah, all right, guys. So before I get into the rules, you guys are playing for big stakes right now, and big stakes come with big hosts. We got our man, Billy Garcia from Survivor Cook Islands with us today. Billy, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
Great having you back on.
Thank you
Absolutely.
for having me.
Yes,
I got my Spock Evil Universe beard going right here.
Love it. Legit. All right. So guys, what you're playing for is a spot in our Winners at War competition, which is going to be coming up very soon. It's going to be featuring all past trivia winners as well as past Survivor winners. We already had Michelle Fitzgerald confirm that she is going to be one of the hosts for that competition. That will be a multi-day event. We're going to have multi multiple Survivor winners, so it's going to be really exciting. So those are the stakes you guys are playing for. So I hope you brought your trivia game. Rules are very simple and straightforward. Nothing has changed from past competitions you guys have participated in. Missy's going to set the tone with a question, the way that she wants it answered, i.e. she might say, I want the first name of Survivor alumni. Provide the first name only, Alex. Okay. If she wants a number, make sure you give her a number. All right. You guys are all top 5 finalists, so we expect perfection out of you guys. If we have issues with the way that you're answering, we will deduct points. You don't want that to happen to you. We're holding you guys up here. Okay. This is the cream of the crop. We have big expectations. So make sure you listen to what Missy says. After Missy does that, Billy's going to ask the question. All right. Once Billy asks the question, the person that types the answer into the chat box the fastest will get the points for that. The scoreboard is going to be kept by our man, Logan. You guys know Logan. He is the dude. He's the game maker. You got his Instagram handle right there. If you got any feedback or any questions, slide a question in his DM. All right. So those are the rules. You get one shot, one opportunity to type your answer in. Do not put your answer in multiple times. That will piss me off. I will take away points if you do that. I'm letting you know right now that if you answer more than once, points are being taken off the board. I'm done with this. All right, let's go.
Wow. And see, people say I'm the villain, but the more y'all do these trivia calls with me and Aaron, I think y'all see who's meaner. All right.
Not a chance.
All right. And before we get started too, Billy, thank you so much for coming back.
Connor.
You are one of the biggest people that they've been commenting, messaging us, bring Billy back, bring Billy back. So we thank you so much for doing this. People really want to talk to you. All right, y'all. We're going to jump right on in here. Because we have Billy back and I'm hype, I'm going to go 15 points out the gate. 15 points out the gate. This could make or break somebody right here. And I'm going to echo Aaron too. I probably am just as mean. I will give out negative points. I will boot you from the room. Listen up, all right? We say it clearly, or I guess I say it clearly. I'm tired of being disrespected. If I say 2, don't give 4. If I say 3, don't give 6. Really simple, all right? This first question, 15 points. I'm looking for the last name spelled correctly of an alumni player. Go ahead, Billy.
Who was the first African-American man to return for a second season of Survivor?
Got it. Alex with James Clement.
Yes, Alex.
Boy.
15 points. All right. This next question, I'm looking for the first name of an alumni player. Doesn't have to be spelled correctly. And it's going to go for 10 points. Go ahead.
Who was eliminated at the tribal council in which the 3 Amigos Alliance played 2 hidden immunity idols?
We got it. Tim with Philip. Attaboy, Tim.
Man,
yes,
wow.
sir.
You guys are lightning fast.
All right. Logan has created this next question to really make y'all think. It's the first question of its kind. So you're going to have to think, to give you a hint, the answer needs to come in alphabetical order. All right. This is the first time I've ever said this, so I'm going to say it again. It needs to come in alphabetical order. So if the answer was Missy and Aaron, you need to say Aaron's name first. Okay. I can't be any more clear. We will give negative points. This is going to go for 12 points, being a brand new type of question. And you're going to give, one second, I want to read it. Yeah, that's it. That's all I'm going to say. Go ahead, Billy. 12 points.
Who were the co-runners up of season 14 Survivor Fiji in alphabetical order by first name?
Wow.
Got it. We got it. Well done. That is Tim with Cassandra in Dreams. Hell yeah, Tim.
Way to listen.
Yes.
All right.
Nice.
This next question, looking for the first name of an alumni player, does not have to be spelled correctly. 5 points. Go ahead, Billy.
Who was the first man voted out of season 14 Survivor Fiji?
Survivor Fiji.
Damn, Brendan with Anthony. Let's go.
Wow.
Let's go.
He's a
Brendan,
good friend of mine too.
Brendan is back in that laying down position. He's ready to snipe y'all, laying down. No effort. No effort needed.
Trevor's in the hammock. And the hammock, let's go. Let's get that hammock magic going, Trevor.
Does Trevor have any points though? Is the hammock helping?
It is not helping him. It is not.
Right, yeah. All right. This next question, then we're gonna roll into a scoreboard check. I would like the first and last name of an alumni player. 12 points. Go ahead.
Who was the first castaway to make a jury speech in front of the finalists at a final tribal council?
Great question,
Wow.
Logan.
Wow.
Thank you.
Great question.
Tim, Jervis Peterson. There you
Yes,
go.
Tim. All right, roll into the
Wow.
scoreboard check.
All right. So currently in first place, we have Tim with 34 points. It's a pretty
Good play.
fast early lead. And then after Tim with 15 is Alex. And then with 5 is Brendan.
All right. We need more people on the board. Come on, Ryan. Come on, Jackson. All right. Rolling into number 6. And if you guys have not noticed yet, today is Juneteenth, June 19th. It's a very big day in African-American history. These questions model it because it's important to celebrate, all right? So everybody should have studied. Trivia is anything, how do you say that? Trivia, I feel like we follow traditions on trivia. We have very set traditions. So if you didn't study up, you know you're wrong, all right? Here we go, number 6. Looking for the first and last name of an alumni player spelled correctly. If you spell it wrong, there will be several negative points. And this is gonna go for 15 points once again. Go ahead, Billy.
Who was the first African-American woman to earn multiple individual immunities?
Trevor, that hammock isn't helping. I said first and last.
Shane, we got it. Shane, we got it. Eusebia. First and last. Trevor, damn, you were there, bro.
It's like I want to take
bro.
points from you, but you don't even have any points for me to take, so it's not even fun.
No, we gotta leave Connor. Connor is gonna have the record for the lowest score. We're just gonna leave that for a little bit. All right.
Yeah,
Connor's my dude. If Connor's watching, he's probably watching this. Connor, you know we love you.
Yeah, this is for you, Connor. So Trevor, you're safe for now. Don't do it again, bro. First and last. All right, number 7. Looking for the first name spelled correctly of an alumni player.
Damn.
15 points again for the difficulty. Go ahead.
Yes.
Who was the first castaway to receive individual immunity from an immunity vote?
Thank you, Trevor.
Brendan.
Wow.
Abraham.
Wow.
Hey, Brendan. All right, guys, this next one, I'm a super fan. I'm super biased. I'm gonna go 15 points again. First and last name spelled correctly. First and last spelled correctly. And to throw a twist, maybe this will incentivize you to listen to me. If somebody gives a first name or just a last name, if you get a question right after this, I'm keeping those points for myself and I'm gonna give them to somebody else. Yeah.
Damn, that's fair. First and last name. We're gonna say it again. First and last name.
So somebody just give a first name. Somebody just give a first name so I can keep those points. I'm gonna have a Missy Bank. And I'm gonna help Ryan Fish win. All right. You hear what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep you a Missy Bank. All right. First and last name, 15 points. Go ahead, Billy.
Who was the youngest castaway to compete in season 34 Survivor Game Changers?
Got it. Tim. Michaela.
Yes, spelled correctly. I'm gonna do that from here on out. Actually, I'm gonna call it Missy's Piggy Bank. And when you start answering my question incorrectly, I'm gonna just take those points. I'm gonna eat them up like a Pac-Man, and I'm gonna disperse them at the end of the round.
It's fair. You know, it's like Jeopardy. When Alex Trebek asks for a question to be answered a particular way, nobody screws that up. They all answer right. They answer the right way.
Yeah, and so maybe
same thing. Yeah, like we hold you guys to the same level of expectation that they do when they screen people to put them on Jeopardy. We hold you guys right now in this room to the same level. Same level.
I love that. A new tradition, guys. A new tradition.
Missy's Piggy Bank.
Missy's Piggy Bank. I love it. This next question comes from a fan. If Kira is not on today, but if you guys submit a fan-made question to Logan, DM is right there at his handle, then we will give you an extra 5 points if you make that episode, and we'll also give you a shout out. So Kira made this question. We're going to give it out for 15 points since it is fan-made. And I am looking for the first and last name of an alumni player, spelled correctly. Go ahead.
Which Survivor Castaway did Jeff Probst date?
Here we go. We got it. Shane with Julie Berry. I'm still tripped up from Jackson. Jackson, well done. That's well
Jackson,
played, Jackson.
do you want to lose points? Because I'll boot
Not
you
a
out of
chance.
this call.
I'll veto it. Jackson, I'll veto that, so you're safe. I'm going to play my immunity idol on you. You're safe right now. Well done.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. You're lucky, Jackson. This next one, did we get who got that one? Yeah, we did. Okay. This next one, once again, I'm going to go 15 points. This is from past episodes. So if you watch our episodes on the YouTube channel, The Missy Bird, you should be listening into those questions because we reuse one every single week. All right. 15 points once again. This is coming from our really big episode, June 10th. We had Bryce, Jatia, Jamal, Sharia, Michelle. It was just a family reunion. All right. So 15 points. And you're going to give me, the answer is blank, blank, blank. And so again, Alex, anybody else? Blank, blank, blank does not mean blank, 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 parentheses. Give whatever answer you want now because Missy's piggy bank is in effect. I really don't care what you answer now. All right. Go ahead, Billy.
On which HGTV show did Wendell Holland appear on June 7th, 2020?
We got it.
Hammock.
Trevor.
Oh,
Hammock. Well done. Fix
Hammock.
my fail.
Yes. Yes, Wendell. All right. That is halfway point. Go ahead, Logan. Hit with that scoreboard.
All right. So I'm going to start with first place. In first place with 49 points, we have Tim. And then after Tim with 30 points is Shane. 20 points is Brendan. And then a tie between Alex and Trevor, each with 15.
Beautiful. All right, Billy, I'm going to roll into number 11. This next one, I'm looking for a numerical value of a season. So if I say Island of Idols, you're going to give the answer 39. And this is going to go for 10 points.
Which was the first season of Survivor to include a day 0?
We got it. Tim, season 27.
Wow, Tim.
Boy, damn, that is quick. I had no idea that existed for first off.
No clue. Had no
Billy,
idea what I was reading.
Did you have any clue that was a thing? Billy, did you know there's a day 0?
I do remember it, but I'll admit it's still difficult because you have to try to remember what season number it was.
Yeah, I don't know that.
It's not even enough to know that it happened. Like you have to remember what was the season number.
Super fans.
Yeah.
Super fans.
Was that where they went out? They were staying in tents?
I don't think they were in tents, but they put
they were in pairs and they were in their own like little camp. They put
yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I remember. I didn't know that was called day 0.
I still don't know. Yeah. I still
you don't know. You're not a fan. You're not a real fan. I mean, I'm a moderate fan. These guys are all super fans.
I'm a bigger fan than you. If we were to play trivia,
not a chance.
If we were to play trivia, I would beat you.
I would beat you. Logan, let's put it together.
All right, bet.
We'll stream it. I'm going to murder you in trivia.
I would murk you. I would clap you. What do the kids say?
What you can't do is you cannot help her. You can't help her out. You can't send her. I know. Listen, I know you two kind of, you guys work together and sometimes you guys pair up against me. You cannot set her up to win. You just have to make it fair.
I don't even need Logan's help to beat you. That's the sad part, bro.
That's a lie.
I would just take you out.
No chance.
You know what we should do? We should let the fans.
These guys are playing trivia. I'm not even going to sit here and argue this with you. I'll bet the house that I'll beat you, first off.
All right, moving on from you. We should let the fans host a trivia where the alumni play so I could beat you.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I just want me versus you. I don't care about, I'll lose to everybody else. I just will not lose to you.
Okay, great. We'll set that up. All right, moving on.
In Charky hosting.
With Charky hosting. All right, this next question. This is a question about luxury items. The answer is blank blank. It's going to go for 10 points. Go ahead, Billy.
What was Nick Brown's luxury item?
Nobody.
Got it. Alex.
Ooh, I like that.
Frisbee.
Nice.
We'll accept that.
Frisbee.
Also,
way to listen, Alex. Way to listen.
Aaron, Billy, and Logan, do y'all see how nobody has answered incorrectly yet since the piggy bank thing has started?
No,
that's some bullshit. Right that's some bullshit. All right.
Hey, by the way, I just like that Trevor wrote that I beat you both in trivia.
I won't disagree with that. I won't disagree with that at all. I won't.
I'll disagree.
Yeah, but I'll get questions like, "What's the molecular structure of Jeff Probst's shirt?" or something like that.
I'd still lose that. I would still lose.
I'm
Missy
in the
doesn't stand a
running.
chance. Missy doesn't stand a chance.
I'm in the running, bro. Come on. All right. Number 13. We are looking for. Oh, that's a dope question, Logan. All right. We're looking for an alumni player. You're going to give this alumni player's full name. So we had a question about Kim. This answer is not about Kim.
You sure? Let's do first. That's
but I know this answer though. So like if I know this answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Logan,
Okay.
what do you think?
I think full name.
Full name?
Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to do, Aaron, be quiet. All right, guys. Sorry. Aaron just interrupts sometimes. It's not really relevant to the show. So we're going to do full name of an alumni player. To give you an example, Kim's full name is Kim Spratlin Wolf.
That's a big clue, guys. That's a big clue.
All right. This is going to go for 15 points once again because I am super biased, super in love. Go ahead, Billy.
Which Castaway was a Grammy-nominated singer prior to playing Survivor?
Alex knew it. I saw Alex typing it in. Alex knew exactly who you're talking about. It's Taj.
That was wild.
Hold on. Bonus points. What group was she in?
Oh.
Bonus points. Five.
Nobody. Dang, I don't know that. What is it?
I think I know it. Let me see.
Yeah, SWV.
Wow, SWV.
And hold on, Missy. Do you know what SWV stands for?
No.
This is how young she is. This is how I would just murder her. All right, come on, sister with voices.
Why do you have to call me out like that?
Because I just did. Because I need to just flex my
yes, you are
mental
old.
knowledge on you.
Yes, you are old, but that does not mean you would beat me.
There are some of these Survivor seasons that are almost as old as you.
That don't mean nothing, bro. I will take you out. All right, you know what? It's gonna happen. Who gets the extra points?
Ryan Fish.
Oh, Ryan Fish.
Let's go, Ryan
Jackson,
Fish.
Jackson. Yeah, Ryan Fish. Jackson was close. SVW
right.
doesn't count.
All right, Billy. We're moving on to number 14 for this question. This is wild. This is super difficult. I want to be fair. I'm only gonna give it for 10. This is like for the super fans. All right, across all the different shows. 10 points, and you're going to give me a numerical value. Go ahead, Billy.
What place did Bryce Isya finish in the Survivor Sequester Mini on May 23rd, 2020?
Shane, 7.
Shane, okay.
Wow.
Purple pants, really, yeah.
Shane,
love
well
that.
done. Well done, Shane.
I'd have never guessed that one.
That's good.
That's wild. I didn't even watch it, and I'm his friend. Truly, I didn't even watch it. All right, this next one. Ooh, Logan, I'm loving these questions, bro.
It's a good one. Yeah, it's a real good one.
This next one, 15 points again because Logan is on fire this episode. I am looking for blank, blank, blank. I'm looking for 3 blanks. We'll take variations, but it's 3 blanks, and this is 15 points. Go ahead, Billy.
What did Jatia Taylor's t-shirt say on season 28 Survivor Cagayan?
Tim, I love nerds.
What?
Tim, let's go.
Extra 5 points. Extra 5 points. What was the color of the shirt?
Yep. Green. And Zachariah.
Zachariah was ready. He knew. All right. You know
How
what?
many points? How many extra points?
5. I'm feeling giving though. Extra 5 points. What was the color of the heart?
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. We're going to give that to Tim. Red.
Let's go. All right. Love that. We love Jatia on Survivor Trivia, y'all.
And Jackson, you did not have it first. Zachariah did. Everything's
All right.
time-stamped.
Go ahead, Logan. Roll into that scoreboard.
All right. So we have a pretty big lead. In first place with 89 points is Tim.
Wow, Tim.
Ooh.
You might be pulling away with it, but we'll see. And then we have a tie for second and third place, each with 40 points. We have Alex and Shane.
Damn.
And then we have Brendan with 20, Trevor with 15, and Zachariah and Ryan each with 5.
Wow. Alex said it's not over yet.
Tim is coming in hot. Tim, was this your first weekend playing trivia? Hold up. First weekend coming and playing trivia with us.
Yeah.
How'd you find out about us?
Reddit.
Reddit?
Yeah, someone just posted and I'm like, I love trivia, so why not?
Well done. Listen, you got some vets in here that you're playing against. I'm gonna leave you unmuted. So this is a privilege. I only hand out a couple times. I'm gonna keep you unmuted because I wanna hear your reactions.
You want to hear me shouting?
I want to hear your reactions. All right, so let's go. Let's get it. This is guys. This is what happens. We get a newbie coming in here, murking all you vets, murking you. All right, let's go.
Wow.
I'll try to keep the swearing to a minimum then.
No need.
All right, here we go. Was that your dog, Logan? Yeah. All right. This next question, number 16. So we're down. I have 4 more questions where I'm assigning point values and hopefully taking points because now all of a sudden y'all want to listen to me. But then we'll move on for the last question. Billy will assign point value and also read the question. All right. Number 16. I'm looking for an answer that is blank, blank, and that's all I'm going to give out, 10 points. Go ahead, Billy.
What was the name of the alliance created to oppose the Tagi Alliance?
Blank, blank, 2 blanks. 2 blanks.
Got it. Brendan, Barbecue Alliance.
Borneo's not my strong suit.
Okay, 1 second.
Hold
Alex is having trouble. Can you hear us now? Are you good?
Hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear
we
us?
can hear you.
Can I leave?
Can you hear us?
Can you,
Alex,
we can hear you.
How to restart it?
Stressed. He's stressed.
You can hear us?
He doesn't want to give the piggy bank.
No, he didn't want to leave. We're gonna give him a shot. We're gonna give him a shot.
Oh my gosh. Did you see the stress on his face? Like, please don't continue this game
Yeah.
without me. I have a chance to win. You better
Yes.
stop.
Like right now,
I
he's
have
like clicking.
the Billy Garcia thing behind me. I'm ready.
Yeah, here we go.
All right, we'll give him a second. So in the meantime, I have 3 questions left. All right, Alex is coming back in now.
Can you hear us?
Good to go?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, guys. Wow, Tim, you're really talking like you wanted the host, bro. You're here.
Yeah, no, I like it. That's what I want. That's why
like-
he's unmuted. That's why
I know. He's like, yeah, Alex, can you hear us?
Alex, you good? Are you good?
I was like, whose voice is that? I was like, that's not Billy and that's not Logan. What's going on? All right, guys. This next question, we're on to number 17. I would pull out a calculator. Aaron, yeah?
Yes.
The hardest math question.
Wait,
yet.
give me a second.
Get a calculator. Get a calculator, guys. Get a calculator.
Logan, what did you say?
This is our hardest math question yet.
Wow. The hardest math question yet. So Logan, what point value are you thinking?
Let's go 20.
I was thinking the same thing, but I was like, I gotta let Logan say it. Okay.
And then it has to be
Alright,
correct.
I'm
It has
good.
to be exact. It has to be exact.
Exact.
Yes.
Or no
Exact.
points.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. So for this question, I am looking for a percentage.
Shane.
Exact.
Shane, let's go.
All right. it
Shane,
has
if
to be
anybody's gonna
exact.
answer this is you,
To
bro.
the nearest 1/10%.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Logan.
Okay.
All right, Billy, go ahead.
What is the difference between the percent of castaways on season 39 Survivor Islands of the Idols and on season 1 Survivor Borneo that are African American?
Wow. I'm so hyped to see who gets this. Oh my goodness. I don't think
So
we can.
wait.
time.
Can we? Repeat?
Oh, Shane, let's go. Guys, I told you he doesn't wear an MIT shirt and not get the answer right. There's no chance. No chance. None.
Okay, Shane, let's go.
It almost wasn't fair. It almost wasn't fair.
Did Shane have a calculator?
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
it's still-
7-5.
Wow. All right, Shane. All 20 points go to Shane. That's huge. That's a game changer.
Smokes.
All right, y'all.
There goes my lead. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Moving on to number 18. I am looking for, the answer is blank, blank. Needs to be spelled correctly. Blank, blank, spelled correctly.
Hold
It's
up.
gonna-
We gotta be So, hold up here, Missy. I'm gonna private message you because I don't want to give it
yeah,
away.
definitely. I know what you're
Okay.
thinking. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead, but yeah.
All right. Because
Yes. Yeah.
but we
I agree
can't
with that.
say that. We can't say that. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, because some people give like random. All right.
So if somebody just gives this, it's good.
Exactly. I agree.
Still good.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So the way everyone's like, wait, Missy and Aaron are talking to each other. And what are y'all? Yeah, that's how we do. That's how we do. All right. For this question, I'm looking for make and model. Okay. For this question, make and model. Why is Alex? How are you already talking?
He already knows because he already knows.
Wow. Okay. If it's already loaded and Alex gets it, wow. So make and model. This is gonna go for 10 points because again, this is like outside. This is like super fan. You truly are there. Go ahead, Billy.
What kind of car did Surrey Fields win at the reunion of season 12 Survivor Panama?
Make and model. Make and model. Make and model. 5, 4, 3, 2. Up. Alex with a GMC. I love when Alex is Googling and I could just, he's literally just, fingers are just like on fire.
He's just on the web. Oh,
Trevor, you got
great.
no chance on the iPhone. You got no chance.
Yeah, truly, bro. Truly. All right. This next question, this is my last question assigning points, and then we're turning everything over to Billy. Oh my God. Look, guys, I'm gonna keep saying it. Logan destroyed these questions today. I'm so proud. Wow. Again, this is gonna be 20 points once again. 20 points once again. All right, so for this question, I'm looking for a title of something, and I want the full title, is all I'm gonna say. Or Logan, do you think I should give number of blanks?
Or
just
I'm not sure. What do you think, Aaron?
It's tough. Yeah. So it's got to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's got to be 8 words.
Okay, 8 blanks.
8 words.
8 words.
8 words.
20 points. 20 points. Go ahead, Billy.
What is the title of the essay that Julia Carter wrote about her time on Survivor?
Great question, Logan. 20 points to the person who gets this question. My girl, Julia, truly
5,
great essay.
4.
Come on.
Tim, push me to the edge, my Survivor experience. The Google was not going to help you there, Alex. Attaboy,
Tim?
Yeah, I definitely didn't Google either.
Did you Google that, huh? Wow.
Quick fingers.
Yes, that's why I was counting down.
All right, guys. We're going to run into a quick scoreboard check, and then we're turning it over to Billy. So how this works, as I'm sure all y'all know, Billy's going to assign any point value he wants. 10, 45, double jeopardy. Whatever Billy thinks is accurate, he's going to say. If he wants to go into more than one question, he will do that. So it's totally Billy's show right now. Before we do that, Logan, go ahead and give Billy the score so he knows what he's working with.
All right, let's go through a quick rundown of just the scores. No names are going to be announced. The first place person has 99 points.
Wow. Truly
I wonder
wow.
who that is.
The second place person has 60 points.
Wow. So you said 90, then 60?
The difference is 39.
Perfect.
In third place, the person has 50 points. In fourth place, the person has 30 points. And in fifth place, the person has 15 points.
Perfect. And then Billy, for reference, I want to say our highest score that we've ever had was Felipe. And I want to say that was like, what, 120, 130?
I don't remember. It was 140 something.
It was like 140, yeah.
Oh, it was high. Okay, so yeah, our highest score that we've ever had, Felipe, he's a challenge beast, trivia master. About 140 was the score. So, I mean, if you're trying to help Tim out and you think he's going to get this, you can make it that high, but it's all up to you. What do you got, Billy?
You know what? I think I'm going to go, since there's a 39-point difference between first and second place, I'm going to go with 39 points.
Wow.
I like that. I like that. I like it.
Yes.
I like it, Billy.
You want to go 40 so that it doesn't just tie it up?
No, we want a tie.
For the tie.
Billy wants a tie.
No, we want the tie. Yeah, we
Billy
want
wants
the tie.
Yes.
Even better.
All right. So 39 points. All right. So I'm looking for 4 blanks. Blank, 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 blank. All right. And it has to be spelled correctly. Here we go. What is the name of Billy Garcia's band's first album?
Wow, the faces. The faces. Oh my gosh.
Attaboy, Zachariah.
Zachariah.
You saved him. You saved him. You saved him. You saved him, Zachariah. Tim, you need to thank Zachariah for saving your ass because Shane was right there. Shane was looking. Warn all ye sinners.
All right. And guys, with that, Tim is our winner. He is a newbie coming in this weekend and winning the weekend. I don't think we've had somebody, all of our past winners have played at least 2 or 3 times. So Tim, you are elite. You're in a status of all your own. And
Yes.
I think we should open this Q&A with Tim, starting with Billy.
Absolutely. Tim, do you have a question ready or do you want me to pass on you and you good?
You got a speech?
Okay.
I want to hear the speech.
No, I have no speech. I typed it. I said I have the same birthday as Billy, so he should only bet 1 point. So that's all I wanted to say. I don't think I just want to say thanks. Thanks for picking me, and thank you, Zachariah. I'll hope to make you all proud at the all winners. I think that's it.
Yes.
It's my small speech.
Thanks,
Thank
bro.
you, Billy.
Tim, coming from Reddit, man, let them all know that Aaron and Missy aren't so bad because I know that we're not the most popular on the Reddit forum.
Yeah,
But let 'em-
your hands thing was on there, and I
Yeah,
watched
no, I
that.
saw.
That was very nice. Anyway,
People are still ignorant. They probably didn't watch it. They're still commenting on it because they see Missy and Aaron. They're like, oh, I hate them. But Tim, great job today, man. Great job.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna work my way down the list, guys. Zachariah, do you have a question? All right, I'll pass in. Shane, you got a question? Yep. All right.
So my question is for all of you, but I guess for Billy, if you were on the jury, who would you have voted for in your season? And then Aaron and Missy, after watching it back on TV, would your votes have changed?
Okay, so me being me, I gotta do this to the guy that's gonna hate me answering. So I would have voted for Ozzy, which would have gave him the win. If he'd have never thrown the challenge, he'd have won that season.
Wow.
Wow. Is that genuine? Would you truly have voted for Ozzy?
I would have done it out of loyalty for my tribe
Gotcha.
because we were asked to represent a race. So
Sure.
even though I don't think any human being can do that, I'd have just did it for that reason, just so that I wouldn't get like hate mail of being a race traitor.
You would have.
I would have to avoid being called a race traitor. I would have.
Yeah, which is, I mean, that's why that's really unfortunate they put you guys in that position in a season like that. It just, I hope to God that they never do something like that again because that was just irresponsible of Survivor, on top of many other things.
Yeah, agreed.
So, as far as who I would have voted for watching back the season, I really wish I could have voted for Nora. I really, really wish that I could have given her my vote. You know, you guys didn't see the whole tribal council performance. It just was not a good performance. She just did not do a good job. She deserved to win. She played the most complete game between Tommy and Dean. She dominated physical challenges. She was very helpful around camp. Her strategic gameplay put her in a position where she was on the chopping block at one point in time and got off the chopping block. So she navigated the game just as well as Tommy did from a social standpoint. She deserved to win the game, but she just did a very bad job at tribal council.
Yeah.
You know, and in the edit that you saw of Nora was the very quirky edit, but she did do a lot. She was a big part of my vote out. That was a big point in the season where, you know, kind of taking Missy and myself out of the game really shifted the tides heavily in the favor of Lauren and Tommy.
Yeah, I'll echo Aaron. Same thing. Nora was a really good player, all-around player. Most winners of Survivor, maybe uncommon thing for people to say, but I don't think most winners of Survivor deserve to win Survivor. Nora actually deserved to win, and then she just kind of messed up that final speech. Good question.
I'm working my way across. Ryan, you got a question? I know you do. Yeah, of course. Here it is.
Yay, Ryan!
Let's get the intro. Let's get the intro, my man. Oh, you're muted. You're muted. You're muted.
Oh,
You're muted.
I
You gotta
love
do it
Ryan.
again. You're muted.
Oh,
Gotta do it
come
again.
on. Okay, well, what I wanted to say was, you all know what I'm going to say, right? Y'all know what I'm going to say? Are you having a great day or what? Oh, my butt fell off. Oh, crap. But I just want to let you know, I have a computer. I ordered a computer coming in the email. So if I'm too slow on the questions, well, I'm not going to be anymore because I have it coming in the mail right now. So hopefully it's going to change.
Let's
Now,
go.
Blake, my question for you is, I actually hope I was kind of saved till the end for this because this is a great closer question. But would you, if you had the option to, play this game again?
Ooh. That's all you, Billy.
Yeah, I would definitely would. I feel like I you know, if you're not at your best right from the get-go, and you're not surrounded by the right people, that combination is like almost impossible to come back from. And I felt like I hit that combination to where I wasn't hitting my stride until after the challenge was already thrown. And then I was getting into the groove of the game, but it was too late and I was surrounded by the wrong people. There was only 5 on my tribe, including myself. So there was guys on one side with 3 and girls on the other side with 2. Would have been great for me. But all 4 of them were from California, 3 of them from Santa Monica. So there goes that idea. That geography made it to where I wasn't surrounded by the right people. And yeah, I didn't figure out what I should have been saying to get out of that situation until after the challenge was thrown. Because then, everybody reveals their card when you throw a challenge. So then now I knew, who stood where. And so I understood what I should have been saying the whole time, but at that point, it was too late. Once specifically Cecilia made this move, I think she felt like she boxed herself in and she couldn't unmake this move. I had Christina, I said all the right things to her, but now to change Cecilia's vote, I felt like she, at least the way she explained it once she got to the Ponderosa, was that she boxed herself in and she made the move, and it's done. What's done is done, and she had to see it through. So
I know this isn't part of the question, but to kind of piggyback off of what you're saying, Billy, what do you think that you could have done differently to not have your tribe want to throw the immunity challenge to get you voted out? Like, what do you think socially you could have done differently to put yourself in a position where that didn't happen so early in the game?
I think instead of putting my faith in Ozzy and JP, specifically in JP, where I was, gonna go down gender lines and stick with the guys, just because the way the tribe was created, it kind of forced us to go down gender lines. And the first vote, when the Hiki tribe went, the African American tribe went, they went down gender lines. They had 3 women and 2 guys, and the guy went home. So I kind of, I looked at it as, okay, this is what Survivor wants, and I went that way. And I wish I would have never thought of it as this is what Survivor wants. I should have did what I wanted to do and what was best for me. And that's what I would change different. I wouldn't try to I don't want to say the producers, but the powers that be, the brass of Survivor, whatever, dictate how Survivor goes. Because you could either be a leaf in the wind and let them decide, or you can be a salmon and swim against the current and find a way to go upstream anyways. And I wish I would have played the role of the salmon and just swam against the current. And that was what I would do different. I would do what's right for me and not what I think is what Survivor wants me to do.
Yes.
No doubt. Awesome. Brian, do you have a question? I'll come back to you. Alex, I got you. You're up, bro.
I actually really don't have a question. I just wanted to say Logan is incredible with these questions. Billy, thank you for the comedy, and Aaron and Missy, just thank you guys for having me on again. This is so much fun. And
thanks for playing, bro.
You got it. Zachariah, you're up, bro.
So I was wondering if you guys would ever vote for Karishma if she made it to the end. Because in my eyes, she received 22 votes. She played an epic idol play. I mean, she's a lawyer, so she can speak at Final Tribal. So I don't know. I mean, the edit perceived her as a goat, but I don't think she was that. I mean,
Zachariah.
It's a very fair question. We actually had conversations at Ponderosa that Karishma could potentially win the game. And
yeah,
I was not like, I wasn't going to go in bitter because I did not like Karishma. I probably hated Karishma the most out of anybody that was left in the game. There's a really strong chance that I did. But when we were at Ponderosa, we discussed that, I love the game of Survivor. And if somebody plays the game well, And had Karishma got to the end and explained that she played the GOAT role up, that she wanted to appear useless and do nothing around camp, so that she got goated all the way to the end, which Karishma is a lawyer. She talks very well. She very easily could have said that. If she said all the right things at tribal council, just like Nora should have, Karishma would have won the game. Well, she would have caught my votes. I still think people
She would have
people
caught
still would have voted.
votes.
People still would have voted because they like somebody more. Like if she sit next to Tommy, the people that vote for Tommy are going to vote for Tommy because they like him, not because he played a better game of Survivor, but because he's more likable. That's the issue that Karishma would have been fighting. But I would have advocated for Karishma the way I advocated for Dean, to basically try to silence all the Tommy love and give her the props where props is due. So that's how I would have handled tribal council if Karishma was sitting there at the final three. She could have loved
that. Yeah.
That's if she were to speak and say the correct things. If she would say that I used that as strategy and I wasn't just actually laying there doing nothing, because perception wise, and she never got the chance to speak, so we really still don't know to this day, perception wise, and from what we all saw, she was just laying there and basically doing nothing. Yes, great idol play, everything you said, great points, and
she got you out. Yeah,
and she's a lawyer and she speaks well. So if she were to speak well and be able to speak to it and it was convincing, I think she could have caught votes. Yeah,
she was the only one to play an idol correctly for herself.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
and she caught so many votes in our season and still didn't really get voted out till towards the end. So yeah, it was a great game. If she could speak to it, definitely. We were definitely on the jury at Ponderosa, just sitting there, just going crazy, upset that we all got voted out, and just thinking, you know what? Karishma might. Yeah, she might.
I'll vote for her. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, she might.
How about this? If she'd have played up that she was like the Houdini of your season, that no matter how many shots you took at her, like you totally missed the target.
If she could have made that like rousing speech and then spoke well, and if people would have given her that opportunity to speak at Final Tribal, she definitely had a shot.
Wow.
Definitely.
And she would have had myself and Missy rooting for her, basically silencing all the people voting.
Like telling
with
everybody
their heart.
else to shut up.
Telling like you guys are stupid if you vote otherwise. She clearly outplayed everybody here.
Every single person. Like we tried to all take her as a GOAT and she said, no, I'm not your GOAT, and I made it to the end. That's a speech that wins.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. Brandon, you got a question, man? I'll come back to you. Let me see. You're unmuted. What's up, bro?
Oh, I wanted to ask my question later.
I got you. Okay. Jackson, go ahead, bro. Yep, I see Jackson. I see Trevor.
Okay, so this question is for Billy. So at your at the immunity challenge where you said I love you to Candace.
Sure.
Why did you do that? Like what was your thinking process behind that?
Okay, first I have to set the stage for you because it's very edited. It was obvious to everybody standing there that the challenge got thrown. As obvious as it looked on TV, it was even more obvious in person because the first two teams, Rero and Puka, they finished a good 10 minutes ahead of everybody else. On TV, it was about a minute and a half. It was like 10 minutes in real time. So they had a chance to stand there and watch Ozzy basically shake the rope bridge for like a good 10 minutes nonstop. And every time I'd say, stop shaking the rope bridge, Ozzy, he would just giggle and smirk, and it was just too obvious. So once we got on the mat and the challenge was over, we're supposed to be on gag order at that point. That's just the way Survivor works. And me being rebellious, I rarely listened to what Survivor, at that point anyways, I didn't listen to what Survivor would tell me to do. I was kind of ticked that I went along with what I thought was their plan for me, and then here I was, just had that challenge thrown in clearly to get me out. So I was ticked. So the first thing I wanted to do was to tell Candace that the alliance that she and I made on the ship isn't going to work out, that they just threw the challenge to take me out. So that was the bulk of the conversation, is me saying that I can't hold up my end. So Jonathan, Poverty, and Adam invited themselves into that conversation. I love Flicka. She was in her own little world. She didn't pay attention to what was going on. I told them that my tribe wanted to send Adam to Exile Island, and they were like, "No, that doesn't work. He's the strongest guy. We don't want him. We don't want him diminished by being sent to Exile Island." So I told them, "Who do you want me to send? Then I'll make a deal with you." And they said they wanted Yule because they felt like at this stage of the game he was already starting to run away with the game. So I know the edit didn't show that, but it was evident if you were there that he was already starting to run away with the game. So I told him, if I send Yule, then please vote out everybody on my tribe. If you're gonna make it to the end, you're gonna have to vote them out anyways. So vote them out first. And so they agreed to it. And then I said, okay, I'll send them to you. And so they did the whole thing of we love you, I love you thing. It really didn't play out the way it came off on TV. This is gonna sound like such a cop-out, but the real way that it came off was them pretty much saying that we love you, as in we're gonna keep our word, and me saying I love you, thank you for keeping your word, that I'm believing them. So fast forward to Tribal Council. Tribal Council, I'm trying desperately to stay. I'm throwing verbal punches. I'm getting pummeled. I was like the main course at a feeding frenzy for 2.5 hours. They were shredding me to bits. It was obvious that there was nothing I could say at that point after 2.5 hours. So it was also obvious that the edit that they were coming up with was that I was going to be bullied out of the game. And I was like, oh crap. You know, as a pro wrestler, that'll kill my career. That would hurt my family. That is the exact edit I would want. I'm gonna have to replace this with something that they would show in place of it. So I knew I wanted to send people to Candace and to Jonathan and to Adam to vote out. And so I put the two ideas together, and I came up with an idea that was such good gossip, good stuff, that A, they would show that over the bullying, at least most of the bullying, and B, someone would walk right up to them and basically beg to be voted out, which is what Cecilia did. She walked right up to him. Hey, Billy said that you two mouthy, I love you to each other. And then who's the next person to go? It was Cecilia. So it worked. I didn't get to play to win, but I got to play for revenge. It didn't get edited the way that it happened, but I'd rather it be edited that way than for my family to have to watch me basically be the guy that 4 people are bullying to the point that's my story. That's my survivor story, that I was a victim. I didn't want to be a victim. I'd rather put a pie in my own face than to have them basically stick it to me for 2 episodes straight. So that's not as entertaining though. Everything I just told you is nowhere near as entertaining. So what I tell people in media, when people ask me, hey, what's the deal with Candace? I would always say, hey, you take a bunch of white people out of America and put them on an island. That's Survivor. You take a bunch of Hispanics out of America and put them on an island. That's deportation. I was just trying to earn a green card. That's what I say in the media, because that's way more entertaining. Nobody wants to hear the truth. They just want to be entertained. What's that old say? What's that old say? Never let the truth get in the way of a good story.
Not gonna comment on that one. Not gonna argue with you. Next, up to Trevor.
And real quick, before we get into Trevor, I want to try to start keeping us on time. We have about 10 minutes left. And also, Charky was watching the live stream, is still watching the live stream, and he would love to be the host of our Missy and Aaron trivia night. All right,
I need to find somebody else, because I know you and Charky got the whole little Survivor, the online games thing going on. We'll find somebody that's co-host, that's unbiased.
I got you.
You're a joke. Go ahead, Trevor.
All right. I guess if we're kind of short on time, I was going to say, who do you think is the most overrated player of all time, or underrated? So I guess just pick one of those two and answer that for all 3 of you. And if you don't have time, just
perfect.
Whatever.
All right. Most overrated, most underrated, Billy.
I think no matter how high you rate Surrey Field, she's going to be underrated.
Oh, I love that answer.
I agree.
Love that answer.
I agree.
I will disagree with you at
okay.
all. I will not disagree with you with that one. I will not.
All right, that's cool. Overrated. That's me. I
Yeah,
would
I'm not
say
trying to put negative on it.
every player that's ever quit, if they're ranked anywhere above the bottom, they're overrated.
Damn, Billy.
Wow.
Damn, Billy.
Okay, yeah, I'm not
went
gonna
as-
answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna echo. I know this is not what you guys want to hear, but I'm gonna echo what Billy just said because that's the
Yeah.
perfect way as a Survivor alumni to answer that question.
Yep.
I
Because guys, what
respect
you have
that.
to understand, okay, and the reason why I'm not going to do that is as a fan of the show, I could answer that question as a fan. After playing the game of Survivor, I refuse to ever answer something that I have no idea with what happened. I don't have knowledge of past seasons. All I know is what I saw on television, and after living the game of Survivor and then watching it back, who's that? Oh, Trevor. After playing it, I will not ever speak on another season of Survivor. I will not, never. From a standpoint of overrated, underrated, dislike this person, don't like that person, not going to happen. All
Yeah.
right? So
we just can't speak on it. Good question.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Alex has his hand up. Go ahead, Alex. I asked a question before.
Real quick, I put it in the chat, but just wanted to promote. Jamal did an interview with Rob Sesternino last night in a series that's called Black Voices of Survivor that he's starting. It's really to amplify the Black voices in our Survivor community. And I encourage every single person, please listen to it. It's amazing. Jamal is incredible. Rob is working really hard to get Black voices elevated in this community. And Aaron and Missy, I hope he interviews you guys soon as well. Yeah, all of you check it out. I put the link in the chat.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
I agree
Alex.
with you. Yes, Alex. And just to echo what Alex is saying, Jamal does have a very strong voice, and he has a way about him to articulate his thoughts that can make people think and then get dialogue opened up. Because if you listen to that podcast at all, there's no way that you can take away from it that he's attacking anybody. There's no way that you can take away from it that he's trying to single people out. He's trying to open up conversation, and that's the way that should be handled. And that was a very, very, very good podcast. I listened to bits and pieces of it. I'm going to try to get the entirety of it, but I highly recommend anybody who's watching this right now and any of you guys that are on it right now to listen to that podcast, because Jamal does have an incredible way to articulate how a lot of us feel. So,
definitely.
Awesome stuff. Anybody else have any other questions? Brendan, I got you.
All right, so this is mostly for Aaron and Missy because you were on the jury, though I guess they could apply to Billy as well. All three of you played in a season where the first member of the jury finished in even numbered position, 14th or 12th. So what would happen if the jury votes 5-5-1? What if there's a tie with an odd number of people?
If it was a tie, so 5. Oh, well, if it's ever a tie, then it just goes back to Wendell's season. And then, so like if it was our season, if we all tied on Dean and Tommy, then Nora would then cast the last vote. I think that's just the rule from here on out ever since 36 happened.
I'm not so sure about that. The reason it would have worked like that in the end was because Dan wasn't on the jury, so the tie there would have been 5-5-0. If there was one, then wouldn't the jury re-vote? Because the jury could break the tie.
No. On my season, there was the first time there was 3 players in the finals, and it could have been 4-4-1 with one on Becky, and so then Becky would have voted. We already knew, but that one, which was Candace, voted for Yule instead of Ozzy or Becky, so Yule won. But if Candace would have voted Becky, let's say, then it would have been 4-4-1, and then Becky would have voted. So yeah.
And I'm assuming in a final 2 situation that they would avoid a tie. So whether they remove a juror or they just design it so that, there's going to be an odd number of people on the jury.
Right.
I don't think that Survivor would construct a game to have a flaw in it where.
Yeah, like I'm thinking, like in Micronesia, it ended up happening because James was evacuated. They didn't mean to have a jury of 8.
Right.
I assume they could have played like file making or something to break that tie if Harvey and Amanda had tied 4-4.
I'm sure there's a rule in the rule book. They have a rule with what happens if there's a tie at a final 2. I'm sure there is a rule.
There isn't a rule. I've seen the rule book. There isn't a rule for that.
There isn't a rule.
They'd have to break down the spot.
Yeah, if this is old school now, when there was a final two, back then, since it was done as a live read, the person that was just outside of the jury that made the merge in the final 10 but didn't make the jury would then cast the final vote because they're there live now because it's a live read.
Oh wow!
And so that's how that would have been handled. But this is the old school, yeah. With the final threes, now that changed the rule to where it's the third place person that votes.
Wow.
Okay, wow.
All right.
Learning something new every day.
All right,
that's
guys.
Why we do this. Yeah, that's why we do this.
That was wild. Yeah, I like the ending on a thought-provoking question. So that's all the time that we have for tonight. Before we head out, I want to give a big thank you, congratulations, wow, to Tim. You killed it as a newbie, as a rookie coming in. And also, guys, round of applause for Billy. Thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate you. And Billy, if you had a rainbow above your head and it could say anything, stay safe, be yourself, stay clean during COVID, what would your advice be to everybody watching and playing?
Be the rainbow in the dark.
Yes. All right, guys. And with Billy's wise words, we'll see y'all next episode. Zachariah,
Deuces.
Tim,
congrats, brother. We'll see you in the winners at War Comp.
Yes. Alex, Brendan, Jackson, Brian, Trevor. See y'all later.